Hey guys, we're back with Asagao Academy. This is what, part 3? Oh my gosh, so much has happened to Hannah on our first 2 days of school. If it were me, I would have died. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch the last 2 before starting now, because we're going through and I think I know exactly what guy I'm going to choose. Who is it? You're going to have to see. I don't know when it makes itself known, but we're just going to have to find out because this is my first time playing it. So, we're back in class. Our teacher's giving us some kind of snark. I don't know what it's about, but we have to be in pairs for whatever project we're working on. But remember, this project will count for 10% of your final grade, so work hard. Sound good? What? We just started this semester. This is already going to count for the final grade? Girl, please. Thank God I'm not in school anymore. Every time I think about it, I'm like, how the hell would I survive school now? I don't even know how I did it the first time. The only response was bitter murmuring. Miss Shizuka often ended with, sound good, but she never cared about the answer. I gotcha. Alright, in the last few minutes of class, pick your partners and discuss your project plan. We'll continue next time. Gosh, who are we going to pick? Is it going to be Mai? I hope so. In a matter of seconds, almost all the desks in the classroom connected. I looked at Mai, but a girl, Mimi Santos, already claimed her. Mai frowned at me as if to apologize. Oh man, that is the worst when that happens. Have you guys ever had that happen to you in class? Holy shit, that has happened to me. You have your BFF in class, you can't get them, your whole life is ended. I scanned the classroom for the few other people I met, finding them already paired. Oh shoot, what are we gonna do? I was gonna be the only one without a partner. Whoa, what was that? Did you fall out of your desk? That has also happened to me. Suddenly, the edge of a desk collided with mine.
Hey.
Oh, hey, it's Austin. Guess we'll be working together. PBG sat in front of me with a cheeky grin. Aw, isn't he sweet? Didn't he sit on the other side of the room? How did he get his desk over here so quickly? I don't know. Maybe he's an X-Man. The Flash? Girl, maybe you just weren't paying attention because you were busy falling out of your chair. Just please. I leaned over to look past him. He'd left a gaping hole and several collapsed students in his wake. Oh, I see. He was real itching to get to you. Seeing my gaze, he turned around. Oh, oops, sorry. He waved sheepishly. A boy glared at him. That's alright. I'm sure they'll get over it. Well, for better or worse, we're partners. I guess we are. Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Wait, no, that's not what I meant at all. You're super smart. I'm just sorry you're stuck with me. Oh my gosh, isn't that so cute? Ah, Austin's the biggest sweetie. You're pretty smart too, though, right? Not that I knew. I guess. But I hate schoolwork. I don't care about it at all. Please, who does? I mean, I don't. No, I kind of do. I was kind of important. Like, I really wanted it to be important, my schoolwork. Like, I took it kind of seriously. I kind of wish I hadn't taken it so seriously. 10% of our grade depended on this project. Oh, not that I'm going to make you do it all. I may not like school, but I'm not going to let someone else just fail because I think it sucks. I haven't done something like that since I was a kid. The girl got so mad, I learned my lesson. He laughed, hitting the desk and crinkling his nose. I didn't see what was so funny, but from the way he was looking at me, it seemed like I should. That's Austin for you. I smiled hesitantly. He stopped laughing and frowned at me the same way he did yesterday. Do you like apple cider? What? Where's this coming from? Girl, you trying to sneak me alcohol in class? This is about to get interesting. I'm sorry? Or, pinball? Or what about magnolias? Austin, what are you doing? Yeah, I guess I do. You guess you do? But you... What? I'm confused. He sputtered, opening and closing his mouth like he was trying to eat the air. I searched his face, wanting to help him out. He was clearly struggling. Oh my, this is me when I talk to anybody. Holy shit. I feel it. PBG leaned forward, looking into my eyes like he was deciphering a code. Really forward. So close I could see little brown flecks in his eyes forward. Well, that's pretty close. Oh god, Hannah, don't blow a gasket, woman. It's alright. What is happening here? What is this exchange that we're going through? What? This is very strange. What? PBG moved away, his anxious look fading into a slight smile. Actually, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it? I was brainstorming a subject for our piece, but you didn't have any strong reactions to anything, so I guess we won't be doing those then. Oh, well, why didn't you just say that in the first place? Like hell. Oh, that was the end. Wait, that's the end of class? We didn't come up with a damn thing. Well, we're gonna fail this, actually. The bell rang and students started packing up. Oh no, we didn't get to pick a project. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I was messing around. But don't worry, I'll come up with something. Just leave it to me. He thumped his chest as he got out of his chair, striking a pose and giving me a wide, reassuring smile. He shuffled his desk back to his side of the room as I packed my things away. I didn't understand what happened, but maybe it was better to forget about it. He didn't seem to want to explain. He told you he was just being confounded. It's fine. I left the classroom thinking to wait for Mai, but instead PBG trailed me into the hallway. He cleared his throat and I turned to face him. I tilted my head back an uncomfortable degree. He was tall, but he was scratching his neck, avoiding eye contact. Austin is tall. Holy crap. I'm a shorty and he's pretty darn tall. So, I know you said you were fine at lunch, but are you sure you're okay? I mean, you were really freaked out yesterday, so... He crept his way into my face. No, I'm alright. As long as you're fine. If you need help with anything, you can rely on me, though. Especially since... Wait, what? Gosh, this is becoming so sweet. The uncertain look crossed his face again. Well, never mind. Are you heading back to the dorms? Yes. Nice, me too. We can go together. Ooh, I think Austin's got a little bit of a crush. What do you guys think? I think so. He pumped his fist into the air. I glanced into the classroom. Mai was still talking to Mimi, looking like she was about to rip the girl's head off. She wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Sure, let's go. But as we turned to leave the hall, we were interrupted by someone wearing a yellow and gray jacket. Uh-oh. Who is it? Is it Jimmy? The rival club's jacket. Uh-oh. I know who that is. My heart stopped. Standing before us was a tall man with cheekbones like no tomorrow. I didn't recognize him from our class, which must mean that he was one of the other Hidden Block members. I didn't know whether I should scoff at him or ignore him, but before I could do anything, PBG held his hand for a high five. Hell yeah, 'cause that's Jeff!
Hey.
Everybody knows. Jeff and Austin's best bros. Hey, Jeff. Jeff returned the gesture and the two locked into a conversation.
Hey, what's up?
PBG, you pumped about the soccer match?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this day all summer.
Right on.
God, this is so funny because I know these two. Are you busy? I'm trying to get the team together right now for a last-minute practice. You in? I am so in. I've got nothing to do for the rest of the day. Are my cleats still in your locker? Yep. Wait, why are they in there? Never mind, I'm not going to ask questions. No shipping allowed. Well, maybe a little. Awesome, let's go then. Whoa, 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 you just... Wait a minute. I guess we're not walking with you anymore. That's fine. These things happen. Jeff briefly looked at me and pointed. PBG turned around, surprised I was still waiting.
Hana.
Oh, Hana. Sorry, I gotta go. See you in class tomorrow. I'll make sure to bring my thinking cap. He put on an invisible hat, then gave me a thumbs up. Oh, wait! Do you want to come to our game? It's in a few weeks and the first one of the year, so it'd be cool if you came to watch us. Mostly me, because I'm the star player. Wow, thanks. Oh my gosh, we have to make a choice. Well, okay, I guess here's where I say the thing. We are gonna go for PBG. Out of all these guys, I know Austin pretty well, and I think that I like the cut of his jib, so he's the one I picked because he seems so funny and sincere. And you know, a lot of what you guys wanted me to do a harder route, but I don't think we can do some of those routes until we've unlocked other stuff. So PBG is my pick. It was a lot of your picks too. I'm gonna say of course then, because if we want to get him, surely we've got to go to the game, right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That sounds really fun. I would love to come. Woo, thanks, that really means a lot to me. Usually the first game doesn't conjure a big crowd. Can I bring Mai? She might have planned on going anyways, but she was always including me in things. I wanted to do the same for her.
Yeah.
Totally, bring as many people as you want. Fill up the stands. He left with Jeff, and I headed back to the dorms. All right, so we're going to go to the game. That's great. Mai usually walked with me. It felt weird to be alone, and suddenly I realized it would feel even weirder to be in the dorm alone. Oh, holy shit. Do I feel this right now? John is already gone for MomoCon, and I'm here by myself. Not knowing what else to do, I headed for the library. Might as well get started on some homework. That is exactly what I would do as well. Good job. I stayed in the library much longer than I anticipated, head low over a small sheet of project ideas and a thick book. Every time I thought about leaving, panic seized me. The truth was, I still didn't know my way around the academy. Mai had been there to guide me, and I was more focused on the people around me than the places. Oh my gosh, this is so me right now. I have the worst directional sense. I have to walk a place 5 bazillion times to get it. I'm awful. As students trickled past, laughing and heading off to no doubt have tons of fun, I fiddled with my pencil. Is Satch going to come in? I would have to leave eventually, though. Hesitantly, I closed my notebook and stood.
Hey, Hana!
It's Gerard! Ah! Hey, Hana, how are you? I whirled around. Gerard was walking past me, a thick book in one hand.
Gerard.
Hi, I'm good. Thank you. I laughed weakly and found myself wringing my hands together. Girl, don't be afraid of Gerard. He's the best. He's the biggest teddy bear guy. He's so nice. Yeah? He clearly didn't believe a word I was saying. I sighed. I'm a bit scared to leave. I know that sounds pathetic, but I don't really know my way around here, so... Yeah, you look a bit like a lost otter. A lost otter? Oh, Gerard. Probably would say that. But hey, I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to you until now. I've been wanting to ask if you're settling in all right. I know that transfer students don't really get introduced to the school the same way freshmen do. Are your classes okay? How's your homework load? Do you like the food? Getting along with Mai? Oh my gosh, this is so Gerard. He cares about everyone. He's the best guy. Holy crap. I stuttered, unsure of which question to answer first. Everything's fine. Mai's great, yeah. She showed me around the campus recently. It was very nice of her, but she wasn't very thorough. A grin slowly spread across Gerard's face as if he was unwrapping a present. I can show you around if you like. I used to give tours to incoming students. If you're new, you really should get a tour. Is this gonna get me in trouble with anything else? I don't know. Help! Am I gonna screw myself if I say yes? What if this is like Hatofu Boyfriend? You know, the dating thing with the pigeons? If you even go off with one guy once, you've screwed it for the rest of them. No, we have to be polite. He offered us, right? It'll be okay. Oh my god, I might have just screwed everything. Rip the run. Gerard's eyes lit up at the mere mention of a tour. I felt bad turning him down.
Right.
No, this is fine. This is just friendly, platonic. He offered. I said yes. Great, we can start at the boys' dorm. I need to put my books away. That is so Gerard. Oh my god, I'm gonna start a sitcom. That's so Gerard. He laughed and headed out of the library. I fell into step alongside him. Has anyone told you we don't get many transfers? It's been implied. I always wonder what new students think of everything right when they get here. I wish I could experience everything here for the first time again. Was your old school anything like this? Not at all. It feels more like a college campus because of the dormitories. My old high school was just a big brick building. Gerard nodded. I thought he wanted to say more, but there we were, in front of the boys' dorm. He pulled open the door for me, and once inside, he held open his hands.
Aw, yeah.
This is Bluebell House. It's where the boys live. It's literally a carbon copy of the girls, except the walls are blue. Well, I can see that. Feel free to walk around, but probably don't go into any rooms. I'm gonna drop this off. I'll be right back. Oh god, who are we gonna find in here? God knows. He raced off to the stairwell, then took them two at a time. I got the feeling he was rushing so as not to make me wait longer than I had to, and I smiled. It made me feel cared for. Dude, that's Gerard. I swear to God, he cares about everyone. Dude is so nice. There wasn't much to look at or do while I was waiting, though. I stepped to the side so as not to block the door and stretched out my neck, listening to the sounds of an action movie from a room nearby. Maybe I should wait outside? I headed for the dormitory door, but when I reached to pull it open... Oh my god! It's Jimmy. Jimmy on the left. Jimmy! My precious cinnamon roll friend. That looks just like him. I mean, they all look like them, but holy crap. Could that be any more Jimmy? Oh God, he's gonna have something sassy to say. The door swung open by itself and two yellow-jacketed men stepped into the hall. I stared up at them in shock, and they looked at me the same way. Whoa, pink hair, that's unique. The one on the right instantly called out my hair in a thick British accent. The other, probably the youngest student I met so far, scanned me up and down. You're the girl who sat at the normal boots today, aren't you? You could tell? Was my presence already so well known just from sitting at their table? I wasn't sure whether to be pleased or upset, but the men in front of me were busy amongst talking to themselves. I never thought they'd entertain having a girl join them. Do you think it's because of the puzzle incident? Shane would never be comfortable with someone joining up just like that, though. They hardly know her. There must be some reason she sat with them, though. If they're planning a secret weapon, we should get back at them. Oh, sorry, that was Jim's. My fault, Jim's. Excuse me? I shouted into the middle of them, shocking even myself. I wasn't usually so loud or forward, but the way those two were bickering gave me the impression that if I didn't stop them, they'd keep going on forever. Yes, that would be a thing. I'm right here. You can just ask me something if you're confused.
Hey.
Hey, you're right. So, are you joining the Normal Boots Club then, or?
What?
Joining? Joining the Normal Boots Club never even crossed my mind as a possibility. All I was thinking about was getting in good with them, getting on their good side so that hopefully people wouldn't mess with me. Actually joining the club? Was that even possible? And weren't they gamers or something? I had almost no experience with video games. There was no way I'd be able to join. Seeing my crestfallen face, the young member backtracked. Sorry, didn't mean to upset you. We're members of the Hidden Block Club, and the Normal Boots Club is our rival in tournaments, so we were just wondering.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful person.
There's Caddy. I'm Cadicarus, and this is Jimmy Wetzel. You can call me Caddy for short, though. Everyone does. Sorry, Caddy, I'm butchering your accent. I'm so sorry. Everyone. Jimmy cast a knowing glance in Caddy's direction, and Caddy grimaced. Almost everyone. Beautiful, thank you. Don't mind him, he tells everybody that. Because everybody is a beautiful person. Ouch.
Hey, guys.
Well, that's better than nothing. Girl, don't worry about it. Oh my god, look at Jimmy's snark. Oh my gosh, best guy. Jimmy, I wish I could date you, but I understand why I can't. Gerard's back. Gerard skidded around the corner, panting as if he ran the entire way. In fact, I don't doubt that he had. I see you met Hannah. She's a new friend of ours, so be nice to her, all right?
What?
Will we ever be anything but nice?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, last year's tournament would beg to differ. That was one time, and that was only because Shane ate my pizza. Oh, but this is so real. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Later, guys.
Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I was giving Hannah a tour of the campus since she's new here. Well, it was nice meeting you. I hope we'll see you around more.
Bye.
It was nice meeting you. Bye, guys. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Gerard waved the pair off as they climbed the staircase, then held the door open for me again. And we're off again. That's Azalea Arts Center. There's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for clubs to meet in. The theater is right next to it. It's where John holds the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there, and Gerard has a special event at least once a semester. Last year it was a martial arts exhibition, and Gerard did kendo against another practitioners in the school. He shook his head in awe.
See what I mean?
He's truly talented. Really, all of my friends are. I think I'm really lucky to have people like that around me. That is so Gerard, talking the niceness about everyone he knows. He's so good. Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have a question? No, that's all right. Great. Over there you can see Higanbana peeking out in the distance. There's a field separating us, and people like to eat there. Gerard seemed a cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. He was really going out of his way to help me out and be kind to me, and he didn't even seem to realize what a big deal that was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did and more, describing everything and several past events in excruciating detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, but having the names and locations of the building burned into my mind was a good thing. We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Gerard was keen on finishing off the tour with the best place on the campus. Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club room. He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room filled with desks and some kind of toys. Oh my god, is that Gerard's cats? Oh god, it is, isn't it? His itty bitty kitties! It's not much, but it's home to some of my happiest memories. He shut the door again and dusted his hands. There's a little closet here people used to store things too. He reached to turn the handle but paused and then retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw? Just a little tip. Knock before you open the door to any closet on campus. Really? Why? Oh. You know, ghosts, I guess? What? This is not Scooby-Doo, is it? That was strange advice, delivered strangely. Gerard was uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked and a few seconds later opened the door. What the fuck? What? Who the fuck is that? Who is that? Pikachu? Keaton? Someone was in the closet. I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was someone in the closet? What the fuck is this shit? What is this evil doctor crap now?
Hey.
Hey. Gerard waved to the person, then closed the door, turning back to me. What was that? What happened just now? What? That was some hot tofu boyfriend shit. Sorry if you scared you. What? Anyways, that's it for the tour. How was it? You're not even gonna explain that? Wait, no, I feel that this needs some explanation. I really do. He beamed. I hesitated, but seeing his eye twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and your friends. It really made me feel included. No problem, not at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here.
Huh.
You have no idea how long it took me to find all the secret tunnels and make a complete map of campus. Secret tunnels?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, oh man, I've got to show you. Gerard glanced at the clock hanging in the wall and winced.
Oh,
I gotta get going. I've got homework to do, but if you ever need more help, I'm here for you. He got out a notebook and scribbled something down. Then he ripped it out and gave it to me. Here. My phone number, dorm number, address, parents' phone number, email, spacebook, and blipper information. Don't hesitate to ask me anything. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Gerard is like campus mom. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Aw. No, I didn't mean to
see
skip.
you later.
Everything's fine. I'll see you later, Hannah. It was really great spending time with you. Oh, Gerard, what a sweetie. Just like that, he was gone. I put the paper in my bag, chuckling softly to myself, then paused. I had to check. No, don't open this. Oh, fuck. If there's a jump scare in this, I swear to God. We were in front of the supply closet the whole time, and I fought the urge to open the door after Gerard closed it. Now I was going to see who was in there. You better knock first. Oh, for fuck's sake. Woman! Darkness. The light was off this time. I slid my hand across the wall looking for the switch and flipped it. Oh, God. I can't look. There was no one in the closet. I froze, still as the paints and construction paper that lined the walls. He wasn't in here, and this was the only exit. Girl, now you're never gonna sleep. I closed the door, blinked hard, and walked straight back to my dorm. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be some Slender Man shit. I just fucking know. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Why did you look? Ugh! Ignoring that last incident, Gerard truly went out of his way to show he was thinking about me. In fact, I got the impression he was this way for everyone, maybe even everything. He was thorough, very thorough, and when he wanted to help you, he did everything in his power to do so. Maybe it hadn't meant much to him, but it meant a lot to me. I returned to the dorm and crawled into bed with a smile on my face, ready to take on the next day. This time, I knew I wouldn't get lost. If you have nightmares about that Pikachu guy, I swear to God, what are these Gerard posters and why is he naked? Well, good morning. Mai and I arrived at Poppy Hall the next morning and it immediately became clear something changed. Posters drenched in nausea-inducing neon colors were plastered on the lockers. Several students gathered to take a look. Oh my gosh. He's all blushy and naked. What is this? God, it looks like his Tumblr. We walked over to one of the walls to get a better look. Is that Gerard? Oh God, Mai's gonna flip her shit. She's gonna like steal them all and put them in the dorm room. When Mai didn't respond, I turned to look at her. The expression on her face told me that her mind wandered somewhere that would have made a call girl blush. Mai, you're drooling! That seemed to jolt her out of her fantasy. She lifted a sleeve to wipe away the drivel on her chin. Girl, I've been there. Not with Gerard, though, in case you were wondering. I am not! What are these posters for? Well, last year Gerard put on a fashion show. It looks like he's doing it again this year. I didn't know Gerard was into fashion. Mai shrugged. He's not. I waited for some type of clarification.
He's so cute.
One time in biology, I saw him take off his sweater and his shirt kind of got stuck to it and pulled up, and I swear he had like 20 abs. I waited in vain.
Good morning.
Hello, ladies. Uh-oh, Mr. Sparkle's here. Oh shit, Mai's gonna fucking flip her gasket. She's just gonna faint and just drop into a puddle on the floor. There he is, look at all the sparkles. Mai and I whipped around. There stood Gerard in all his glittering, magnificent glory. Mai's face turned a blushing pink. The most beautiful guy in school. I see you're admiring my totally sweet posters. Yeah, they're really something, Gerard. I like your abs. What? That is so... That is a good one. I'm gonna use that and see if that works. With sudden soul-crushing realization of what she said, her expression twisted into a mixture of horror and disgust. Oh, that's me whenever I open my mouth. Gerard was unfazed. Thanks, but Hana, it was actually you I wanted to speak to. Why would he want to talk to me? Oh, yeah, okay, what's up? Gerard looked expectantly at Mai. Oh shit! Is she gonna get the brush off? No way! She didn't move. Realizing she was in trouble, I nudged her with my elbow as subtly as I could.
Hey.
Mai, would you go get me a soda? I'm really thirsty. Without a word, Mai scuttled away. Uh-oh, she's probably pissed. Oh shit. Gerard turned back to me, a cool glint in his eye. He seemed used to the effect he had on women. I want to talk to you about the fashion show, actually. You're new here and all, so you probably don't know, but every year I like to put on a little fashion show to showcase my modeling skills.
What?
Wait, what? Perfect answer. Well done. You know, just to make sure people don't forget what I'm capable of. Oh my god. He reached into his pocket, pulled out a stack of glossy photos, and thrust them into my hands. I stared down at them in awe. Oh my god! Well, that looks like Gerard, alright. I guess they're good. Yeah, they're fine. They're beautiful. I flipped through them, starting to notice a pattern. Boy, him and Aaron Hansen should do a fucking calendar, no? As you can tell, my beauty is something that simply can't go to waste. I like to hold a fashion show here at Asagao Academy to ensure everyone gets their yearly dose of pro Gerard. I flipped to the last photo. Heat shot up my neck into my ears. Surely this was some kind of joke? I shoved the stack of photos back at him, wiping my sweaty palms against my skirt. Well, they clearly worked. What does this have to do with me? That might have been a touch rude. Uh-oh, it's fine. Gerard, as smooth as ever, simply smiled. I think you have potential, Hana. He suddenly leaned in close to me, so close, in fact, that I could smell his cologne, a musky, sweet aroma of earthy scents and... ham? What? Ham. Are you serious? Fucking ham? Potential for what exactly? Gerard shifted his mouth so close to my ear I could feel its heat. For greatness. Oh my god. I don't even know what to make of this. He reached into his shirt pocket and retrieved a small slip of paper. With quivering hands, I accepted it.
All right.
My card, my number's on the bottom. If you're ever interested, I could teach you a thing or two about modeling. Well, he's saying you're pretty. Then you should just accept the compliment and then walk away quickly. I stared down at the card in my hand, feeling that if I looked away, it would disappear. By the time I gathered the courage to face him again, Gerard was gone. Feeling quite dizzy, I headed for class, the business card strangled to death in my white-knuckled hand. What is Mai gonna say about this shit? Holy crap. By the time I got through the milling students into the classroom, Mai was staring at her desk, face down and completely still. Oh no, she's gonna freak. She's gonna be so mad. I took my seat and twisted around to poke the dejected Mai-shaped heap. She didn't budge.
Hey.
Mai? I heard a muffled groan of despair.
I can't believe this.
I'm such a social disaster. No, you're not. I tried to sound comforting, but I was never good at this sort of thing. Maya finally lifted her head from her desk. What's that? Oh no, she's gonna have a heart attack. She motioned to the business card that was still in my hand. I set it in front of her. Maya praised it for a long minute with a blank face, as if I set a rare artifact in front of her that she didn't actually believe was real. She's gonna have a fucking heart attack. Then her eyebrows pulled together. He gave you his number! Well, yeah. Sort of. I mean, not really. He said I should call him if I want him to teach me how to be a model like him. It was embarrassing to even say, and the words felt awkward in my mouth. The moment I said them out loud, I wish I could grab them back and swallow them. I expected Maya to give me a once-over before making the off-the-cuff comment about how I wasn't nearly pretty enough to be a model. But she didn't.
Yeah!
He, totally wants to get with you! Her tone was so matter-of-fact, I gaped. What? No, he doesn't. Why would you say that?
Bingo.
Okay, Hannah, I've taken enough sex ed classes to know when a guy fully wants you and Gerard, fully wants you. Mortified, I snatched the business card back off her desk and shoved it into my jacket pocket, turning away. My cheeks felt like they were on fire. By now, the classroom was filled with students. They chattered amongst themselves, but the white noise of their conversations weren't loud enough to drown my out. Out of the corner of my eye, I could see John and PBG seated in their desk at the back of the classroom. I'm talking serious grabby hands in the back of his dad's Camaro. Here, you're gonna make babies with Pro Gerard, Hannah. Oh my god, that's gross. Don't be so disgusting, lewd. Little, glittering, Gerard babies. I think this is a perfect time to end this. This is getting out of hand. What's going to happen? How the fuck are we going to tell PBG that we like him amongst all this fucking chaos? I have no idea. But we'll have to figure it out. Oh, God. I'll see you guys. I'm sorry to leave it here. This is too much. Holy shit.